Well, here we are in December now, and it was the best time to sell these cabbages. It's about 1,240 something per 1,000 litres. I can't remember if these are 500 litre pallets or 1,000 litre 500. Okay. Oh, we've still that issue. Don't really know what's going on there. Just can't wait till that new set comes out and we'll really get them. Can't remember the name or the brand of it either. But it's coming out this year. I think it's November. So we'll maybe look into getting that. It's like I can't reverse. We'll get there. I'll get these loaded up and we'll head down to the sell point and we'll see you there and see how much we make. Here, just got a little bit more to sell. $3,701. It's not too bad. I'll just check the price here. It is $1,233 for 1,000 litres. So it's a little bit higher than the average, which is good. There's still no contracts. I did stop the cotton because there's none left. That happened overnight. So we have a little bit of fabric. Hopefully the sheep, I should have checked that before we left actually. I wonder if we got any wool to take down to top up the spinnery. The clothes, I don't know if there is any. We'll just quickly, I think they come around here. Oh, we do. And that's 1,000 litres per pallet. And if I remember right, it's about $10,000 for one pallet of clothes. Where would they be here? So fabric is around 3,800 at the best price. Clothes, after it's gone through, it comes out to $10,311, and that's in April. So we've got a little bit longer to get them going and really kind of build up the products. But for the moment, I think I'll go and feed the chickens, check on the wool, and see if there's any eggs to put them in the store. So we'll go and get that done now. Well, we've jumped ahead into the second day in December. There wasn't really much happening. We have picked up a contract, cultivating field 27, for almost $14,000. We don't really need to do anything with the cows just yet. We do need to get water because the sheep need water, and so does the greenhouse. We've had to stop the spinnery because there was no wool. But the sheep have made some wool. I don't know if they've made a full pallet, and this 643 litres is the next pallet. We'll have to go and double check with that. The chickens I will feed today, and we need to move the eggs inside. Hopefully, I was just going to check actually what that field was we have. That's, is it barley or oats? Barley, right, that's fine. I'm just trying to think of what to put in there for next year. But we'll go and grab the little John Deere. It should have some water in it. I don't think it does, it just has a little bit though. But that'll be enough for the sheep, there we go. And we'll put the rest into the greenhouse and go and grab some more water. Come back, feed the chickens. I think I could make a TMR mix just to top it up. Just to keep them at 100%. There we go. But yeah, I'll go and get that field cultivated. come back and we may pay off a little bit of the loan. We are looking at a bigger sheep pen. That little amount of sheep, they're okay, but if we want to really progress, you know, that new businesses have opened up. We've got the tailor shop now, as well as the spinnery. We need to get selling stuff, we need to get into productions, we need to start, you know, making the things that's going to make us big money. So that's the goal. I was looking at milk and what to do with it. If the dairy comes to town, we can start making butter. We do need to do something with sugarcane, even if it's contracts. We need to store it somewhere to see if there's like a bulk storage thing we can put on our farm somewhere. Can be anywhere here. I don't know why I'm driving all the way down the track. We can go in here. We could almost drive right through this. Yeah. Oh, that's deeper than it looks. Oh, maybe not. Right, we'll let this refill up. So yeah, we're looking at the sheep pen. It almost fits where the old sheep pen is, so hopefully that works out, which is just... It's pretty dark just now. Maybe we could fast forward time a little bit. There we go, that's better. So the sheep pen's just there, just this side of that little bin with the auger. I'm annoyed I didn't put the big bin, well, that little bin further up on the farm towards the chicken coop, because that would have been ideal. I don't want to drive. I don't know if we've got... Is it crop destruction? No. We can. We shouldn't, but we will. Just the once. Well, that makes it easier getting water then, doesn't it? Just drive straight across our field. Oh, there's a bump. I'll maybe smooth that out for putting the combine in. But yeah, the bigger sheep pasture will go in there. Maybe have to move that light somewhere else on the farm, but it should just fit in. Have we got a full pallet? Maybe not. I'll just leave that production off just now. So yeah, that's next on the list, is to get the sheep pen, because that's going to bring us hopefully more wool, which means we can feed the spinnery, which means that will feed the tailor shop. Right, that's that full. Now, what else did we need to do? We have that contract. Feed the chickens, move the eggs. That's what I was going to look at. Is there enough eggs to move? There is. I'll do the contract first. That pallet should fill up and be full. I'll put that 3 into storage. Although it is nice and cold outside, it'll keep them chilled. We'll make a TMR mix. I can't remember how much full is, but we should get most of it in there. We'll put in a bale of straw first, so that's done. Then we'll make the TMR mix with whatever straw is left. Slurry we don't need to do anything about yet. Manure, I don't think we need to do either. We've got 5,000 litres of milk though, which is good. They're topped up. So productions, yep, we had to stop that. Clothes are still going. We've got 2,000, almost 3,000 litres. So we're going to get another pallet. I'm assuming there's 2 there now, so we should have a 3rd pallet of clothes, which is good. This is still producing. I'll have a check in a second, but we put some fertilizer and seeds in there. Can we see how many we've got? Oh, 1. Okay. Oh, that's not as good as I thought. So we need to go to the shop and order seeds and fertilizer. And if I just do a lot of 8 of each again, that should leave us enough to kind of bring us into time to drill in. Hopefully. Yeah, where's my telehandler? Right, I'll go and shift this eggs. I'll put what's left of these bags into the greenhouse, then we'll go up and do some tillage work. So, we'll get this done, and we'll see you in just a second. Well, that's us completed the contract there. $13,864. So we'll collect that. A quick check of the weather. Yeah, it's meant to snow. 2 o'clock this afternoon right through, -1. And then right through into the start of February. Right, quick check on the animals, make sure they're up to date. I need to give some feed to the chickens again. They seem to be getting through it quite quickly now. The sheep are fine. They are starting to eat through that bale of grass now though, so I think we need to replace that pretty soon. Cows, I could maybe do a mix of TMR and maybe top up the straw first. I think they'll be okay just now, at least until tomorrow. And fabric, yeah, the sheep they have half a pallet I think. So we'll go and deal with the animals, we'll make a TMR mix, we'll put the straw in first and we'll get that done out of the way. So we'll see you in just a minute. Out of the caravan to see what's going on, and the snow got really bad. It's quite deep actually, so we'll just have a quick run around the yard, make sure everything's okay. I'll probably give this thing a start in the morning. It's not really been used at all this year. We are looking at a flatbed trailer for it because it makes life a lot easier when you're bringing seed and fertilizer up from the shop. But as you've seen earlier, we have a new snow blower, so it will be used. Look at the depth of this. This is insane. It's even in there. Well, that's great. They do still have some food. It's eating up that grass bale finally, so I'll maybe throw another bale out in the morning. But everything is up to date. The greenhouse is full. You can see how much snow has been. It is absolutely insane here just now. So buying that snow blower was a worthwhile purchase. I'll maybe have to grab them, take them back into the shed. In fact, I'll just leave them out because they're going to preserve nicely. That's where we put the grain. Now that you can see it, that's going to be a fun job getting that all dried out before we use it. Everything's parked up in here, ready to go for next year, and we'll get this used as well hopefully. I wonder how much is actually here. 19,000 litres. It's not too bad. So yeah, there is a massive snowfall. I don't even know where the road, am I on the road here? Is this the road? It must be. It looks like it stops there. Nope, it's just loading. Right, okay. So yeah, you don't know where the road starts in the field. Road ends and the field starts, to be honest. So yeah, that's all tucked away for winter. It's going to snow all the way through the night into the morning, until about 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So not ideal. They're all happy and healthy. The chickens should really be inside in the heat. For some reason they like it outside. Oh well. They'll go inside at some point. Well, I would hope anyway. So yeah, that's about it. I'm just going to run back into the cozy caravan and we'll have a sleep and we'll see you all in the morning. And first job on the cards is to do some snow blowing. But I'll start that thing up first, get it warmed up. I'll maybe take it inside. I'm not sure yet. So yeah, ending this year on a very snowy, cold one indeed. So we'll see you guys bright and early, first thing in the morning. Well, we're here first thing, bright and early in the morning. Once I can figure out how to lower this implement, that would be easier. Oh, I'm on the wrong one, that's why. There we go. Right, let's get going. Well, I've had a little bit of messing about with the pedals since that last little clip you've seen, and I think I finally fixed it. It was just the little chip inside the pedals. It was moving around, had a little bit of play in it, and that was causing it to mess up like that. So hopefully that's it now fixed. Well, fingers crossed anyway. But yeah, everything looks to be working fine now. We can reverse, stop, doesn't take off. Perfect. So I'll keep going with this and try and get this yard cleared and see what we can do today. Well, we had a surprising contract come through, given the amount of snow. But it seems it has cleared the field for us already. Well, I'll get going with this contract and get it done. I don't think there's going to be much to do after this though. So we'll just keep an eye on the animals throughout this cold snap, and we'll be back possibly the first day in February, and hopefully we can get some of that flour sold, because that should be the best price. So we'll get this done and we'll see you in February. Up that field now, we'll just go in and collect the money. So $8,455. That's about it just now. So we are gonna go back to the yard, fast forward time to February, and see if anything happens. So we'll see you next month. Just dropped the tractor off up there and I almost forgot about this. We left this running to warm up because it's so cold. So, we'll just turn that off now. Right, let's go into February. Well, we're into February now. I know the sheep do need a bale put out to them. They should have a pallet of wool now. We need to take that down to the spinnery. Because there's nothing in the spinnery just now, but our tailor shop, the one we're using to get the clothes out of, has got 404 litres of fabric left. So we need to take wool down there first. We need to top up the water and seeds in our greenhouse. Still no contract size yet, but that's expected. Hey, we've got 12,000, almost 13,000 litres of milk, so that's increasing. We need to possibly see in the next couple of months, maybe depending on how production goes, about getting rid of that and get it sold. But they're okay just now. The eggs, I think actually it's just reset, so we need to go move the eggs into the shed. Hey, so telehandler. We'll get a bale out to the sheep. Is that a full pallet? Not quite. Almost, but I'll take it down anyway because it's something to feed the spinnery with. I'll just check the sheep grass. So it's a grass bale, right. Telehandler's in there. And it's behind, I take this is the grass. Yeah. Right behind all the seed and fertilizer. Oh, there's wool here as well, isn't it? There is. So we've got plenty of wool to take down there just now. Now that it's past winter, we can kind of unpack everything. I left the water tanker in here. Still got 2,500 litres in it, just to save it freezing over through the winter. Right, we'll jump in here. The pedals should be fixed, so fingers crossed they stay fixed. jump inside here. Right, what are we doing first? We need water and seeds, wasn't it, for the... Well, I've got the forks on, we'll get the seeds up to the greenhouse first. It's going to be awkward grabbing these at an angle. I think one bag would do it, because I think these are fairly full. And once we've done this, I think we're just going to maybe fast forward time to the afternoon, or late afternoon. See if there's any contracts come through. If not, we're just going to skip into the second day of February and see if anything comes through. So I'll crack on with this and we'll see you in just a second if there's any contracts. While that's filling up, I think we're kind of caught up now. We do need to take the telehandler down to the spinnery and move across the pallet of fabric into the tailor shop. We also need to take, I think there might be a second pallet at the tailor shop actually of clothes. So we need to take that back up here and just finish refueling. But I don't know if, I think the telehandler won't work with this trailer. And the only trailer that will work with the telehandler is that bale trailer in front of us. Something tells me it doesn't have any straps. If it does, that's going to be brilliant, but I don't think it does. No. I mean, we could chance it, see where we get to. I don't think it's fully out yet. What we need to do is turn on the wool, otherwise it's not going to be making anything. I think for wool, for the fabric, not the wool, if we change that to distributing, should put it into the clothes shop. So if we give a mental note of 362 litres, and we'll come back to that. But just now we're going to run around the corner here and grab some water. Take it back into the greenhouse, fill that up, and I think we'll fast forward time a little bit just to make sure that works, moving the fabric from the spinnery across to the tailor shop. If not, we'll just take the forklift down, shift the pallet across, set it back to storing. Our field's coming on nicely. It's going to start growing again. It was kind of hibernating through the winter we had. Same with our grass field, we never actually got a cut out of it last year, so a bit disappointing, but you know, you've got to make do with what you've got. Hopefully we've got a good year this year. It's shaping up to be anyway. We're going to have the clothes to sell. I don't know how much we're going to have, but we're going to have that to sell in April time-ish. So that's going to take in about £10,000 per pallet. We have this field to cut as well, because we now own this. That's going to take in a good bit of money because we don't need the crop. So we're basically going to keep it until, I think it's December is the best selling time for that. So it's a good job we got the grain silo as well, because we'd literally have to sell all that crop in that field for next to nothing when harvest happens, because everyone's trying to sell it then, so you get the worst price ever. But that's just topped up there. Hopefully this is a good year. As long as some contracts come in, next month anyway, there should be something, there should be some sort of tillage or drilling. We haven't done any drilling yet, so it's a slow start, a harsh winter and a slow start to the year. But with that loan, buying the field, the muck spreader, not that it really makes a big difference with the muck spreader, but gets rid of it ourselves. It's just one less thing to hire all the time. Like, we have to hire the header every time we harvest, and that's $5,000 straight off the bat before we even touch the field. So if we can get enough money to pay off some of the loan, I don't know how much yet, but if we can buy a header by the end of this year, that would be fantastic. And then see where the rest of the year takes us and what happens at the start of next year. I do also want to change that sheep pen to the larger one so that we get more wool, so that we can put more stuff down to the spinnery. Right, that's that done. I've also got to get them inside because I think they're December the best sell price for them. I think that's it for just now. Everything's kind of, we'll just double check. What do we say, 362, wait, that's a 356, so let's just fast forward time just a little bit here. Whoa, not that far, 328. So it is using it, but I don't know if it says 4 liters, but it's distributing. Do you know what, I think I'm just going to change that to storing, because at least it never gets lost. And we can take the telehandler down, move it about, and we'll just take the pallet up with us. They're good. Another TMR mix. I don't want to keep it right full, so maybe just wait. Chickens, they're pretty good just now. I wonder, is there anything in that TMR mixer? Did we empty it all, or is there some left? Let's have a look. There's 10,000 litres. That's going to work. We can just top up from what's in there, but we could just wait a bit until we really need it. So I'll shift them inside. We'll go and change that, or move the pallet over. We've actually got more wool here that's just came out. Yeah, and that 7R needs repaired as well, but we can worry about that later because we're not really using it yet. Well, I thought that said ready to harvest there. Something said ready to harvest. Oh, grass. Oh, it's this. I was getting confused there. It's the wrong time of year. Right, I'll get that pallet taken down to the spinnery. And I'll move the one that is there for fabric. I'll move that across to the tailor shop, and we'll take the pallet from the tailor shop. Hopefully there's just the one. Take that back up here to the farm. So I'll go and get that done. We'll see you back up here. made it back up here to the farm in one piece, thankfully. It is hanging off the end of the trailer just a little bit. We do need to try and figure out something in the way of a trailer that has straps. Maybe some... Whoa. Oh, I thought it only just took one pallet at a time. Oh well, we will try and get... There we go, it's on. Take it easy into the store. We need to try and find something that will either attach to the truck around the side, so we can actually get using that, because it's just sitting doing nothing really. But yeah, these will stay here until I think it's April time, until we can sell it. Oh no. Whoa, what's happening here? Something's gonna do something with... Whoa, okay. So yeah. Well, that's no use. We can't have that. Well, I don't know if that's the pallet. There we go. If that's the pallet, the forks, the telehandler, the ground, I don't know. Well, we've got two good pallet clothes that's going to sell for full price, and we have one that's there on the ground. Yeah. Oh, the joys. Well, I'm going to get this pushed back round. Yeah, so we're going to leave the episode here for this one. It's been quite a long one. And we'll see you guys again when we either have contracts coming through or we are in April and we're going to sell the clothes. Hopefully we've got an extra 2 pallets or so, maybe 3 if we can push it, if the sheep can do their thing and create enough wool for us. And we should push us that bit closer to getting a new sheep pen, which should in turn give us, well, hopefully we've got enough money to get enough sheep in the pen to start off with, to give us enough wool to keep the spinnery fed all the time and be producing clothes all the time, and then we can, you know, bulk them up in here and save, you know, 10-20 pallets at a time to sell when it comes around to the time of the year. But we'll leave the episode there for now. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you to the few recent subscribers we've had on the channel. I really do appreciate that, and we'll see you again very soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.